all you night readers. Welcome to Tarot Nights Lenormand edition. Yes, it is Tarot Nights Lenormand. And well, we did not do Lenormand last week. We did Kipper readings last week. And I think we're going to have to make a special night just for Kipper readings. Maybe, I was saying, maybe Kipper Sundays will do. Kipper Sundays, Lenormand Wednesdays, and the other 5 days will be regular old tarot. What do you think? What do you all think of that? Please comment and let me know. In the meantime, let's get, let's see here. Let's get you guys in. Oh, come on. There we go. I do not like this mouse. It is an Apple mouse, and it disconnects all the time. So, like right now, I cannot move. I can't move. Connection lost. There we go. All right. So, hello, Lisa and Yvonne, Nabila, Selena, Chanel, Brianna, Isaac, and CM. Anna, it is good to see you all. Hey, you got a job interview tomorrow, CM. That's good news. That is good news. Isaac, what's going on? Brianna. Hey, Selena. Selena, you're asking for you tonight. I know, very interesting. So you got a job. CM, that's great news. Job interview tomorrow. I am very happy about that for you. That would be great. Chanel says sounds good to her. Lisa says it would be great. All right. Let's see what we get here. So, Lisa just wanted a general reading. I will see what we get. Remember, it is Lenormand night. The more specific your questions, the more specific your answers. All right, Lise. So I see that something is still really bothering you. Something's really bothering you, and it's all about someone being pregnant, right? It's all about somebody being pregnant and being deceptive. Now, the pregnant person would be the deceptive person, right? Because it just continues this way. So, yeah, I think this is bothering you. I think it's really upsetting you, right? It's eating through you. It is eating away at you, right? It's all about stress and anxiety, mice. Storks are most of the time it's about, right, birth and babies and stuff like that. Creating things could be. But yeah, I think so. Fox is all about deception. And I think, like I said, the person who is having a baby or going to have a baby or wants to have a baby is being a bit deceptive towards someone. Definitely towards someone. And, they need a lot of guidance. They really need a lot of guidance. They need some inspiration on what they're doing. And I think, it's going to be a long time before they navigate themselves in the right direction. So that's what I get for your reading, Lise. Oh, good. Iman says Kipper Sundays would be great. Awesome. I love the new Kipper cards. Don't forget, I will not be around this Friday. And then next week, I will not be around Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. Isaac went to go get a test done. All right, we'll hold off on his question anyhow. I haven't got down to him yet. I haven't got to that point. I'm afraid. All right. Yeah, Yvonne, let's have a reading about your operation and see what's going to happen. See what's going on. See what the cards tell us, at least, right? You know my disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I do not know any operating procedures. But I think that the woman card here is you. It's absolutely you, because this is all about the person who the reading is for. I think that person, I think you are going to end up happy in this whole thing. Not, you're not going to be, you're not going to be happy that, oh, hey, I'm having surgery. This is great. And let me do a dance and I'm going to feel great right after it's over. Well, not so much. It's been stressful. It's been anxious, right? Just like I told Lisa, right? It's eating away at you. It's been bothering you a lot. But I do see happiness at the end of everything. The whole idea of the reading is to tell you that you will be happy in the end with the results. And that's a good thing. So you can, right? Maybe that will help you a little bit with the stress and anxiety. Maybe a little bit, right? Now, cross is all about, of course, it's about religion and fate, right? But it's also about, prayer. And it's also, and I'm not kidding, this is true, it is also about health. And it's about good health. So, I do think that things are going to be all right. I really do. I think things are going to be okay, Yvonne. That's what it's looking like to me. That's what I'm getting. Hey, Barb. You're listening to quiet music and you got the candles lit and you're relaxed and calm. All right. Now that's the way you do tarot. Barb's got it. Hey, hi, Janice Cat. How are you? Welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, that's great to hear, Barb. I am glad that I could help you. That's all, right? That's the most important thing. A happy result would be amazing, Yvonne. You are right. Prayers and positive thoughts, and that's what that's what I send out. That's what I send out to everyone. I really do. You guys, you may not realize it, but throughout each day, I think about all of you in different things, with different things that you have going on in your lives and the things we talk about here, because we share stuff here, right? We share stuff here that is okay to share. It's all right to share anything here, because this is it's like a safe zone. I really feel like that. And I try to put that out there for everyone. All right. I don't let negativity in. I don't let people come in and be nasty or condescending to anyone. And that's how we run this channel. Everybody is friendly with everyone else. And when somebody's having a real problem, everybody kind of pulls behind them and does a good job. Right? We did it for Chanel. We did it for Barb. We're doing it for Yvonne right now. Yeah, absolutely. So we do it for everyone. So there's a return between you and Sabri before the end of 2020. Again, mice. Mice are everywhere tonight. My grandmother hated mice. We were talking about that today because I found 2 packages of mouse traps at her house while we were working there today. And I laughed. I laugh so hard because I remember years ago when she, you got to remember, she was 94 years old when she passed away, and she would have been 95 in July. But years ago, probably at least 10, maybe 15 years ago, she had a mouse in her kitchen, and she got up on top of a chair, and she would not come down until my mother lives close, about 5 minutes away from where her house is, and she would not get off of that chair. My mother's like, how did you get up there? Sorry, I just had to share her story. It came up today, and it was just, it's a little emotional over there when we go over there and we're going through things. So, but when I can laugh about something, I like to share it. So, all right. But anyhow, Nabila, I'm sorry. I really was doing your reading, I swear. I think this is stressing you out just as well. I mean, mice is all about that, right? There's things that mice really represent, right? And you can see it here. Right? Eating away at someone. Stress and anxiety eating away at someone. Making them feel really bad. Taking away their happiness. And that's what mice is all about. That's what this is all about. So, but I think, I think you and Sabri are going to have some like text messaging between the two of you before the end of the year. I think is this a long distance relationship or an online only kind of relationship where the two of you are right now? Because I see a long journey to get to each other, but I do see that there's a barrier in between you, and something is going to stop that journey. Something's going to stop that long distance thing until you get past this. Then no, I don't think there will be a return between the two of you until you can figure out and get past the barriers in your life right now, Nabila. All right. So thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Selena. Hello. It's good to have you. Good to see you. Nice to talk to you. So you and your boyfriend have been trying to have your first baby with no luck. I'm sorry. Practice makes perfect. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry. Will I find out I'm pregnant before or after Christmas? Let's see. Let's see what we get for that. All right. Let's see what we got, Selena. So I see a lot of social gatherings being stopped, being cut off, right? A lot of the time that you get to spend together with your boyfriend gets kind of, gets cut off, gets taken away. Maybe it's even due to fighting. I'm not sure if the two of you have been arguing or, over this whole situation, because of course it is, it is stressful. It's very stressful, especially when things are not working the way that you want them to in the time frame that you're looking for. I think you will get news though. I see news coming from a large institution, which, the tower represents many large institutions, and one of them is a hospital or a doctor, a doctor at a hospital. So I think there will be news from a doctor telling you that, yeah, I think things are going to move forward in a good way. I am almost willing to say, though, it's not going to be until after Christmas. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be after Christmas if your time together has completely stopped. Because that's just not how it works. I know you're disappointed about the situation. I understand that. And I know it's frustrating, right? And that causes arguments, and that causes a little bit of fights every once in a while. And, well, frustration's a terrible thing. I hate when I'm frustrated. Especially when I'm frustrated at a situation that I have no control over, and then I get mad at everybody else around me. Isn't that the worst? Isn't that the worst situation? All right, Chanel. Here we go. Will Christie's wish for Ian to come to her next month come true? I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is pouring here tonight. The rain is beating on the roof right now so hard. All right, let's see what we get. Will Christie's wish for Ian coming to her? For Ian to come to her next month. Will that come true? Well, there's those mice again. Again, I think there's a lot of social anxiety for this to happen. I think it's difficult for the two of them to get together because of that. There's a lot of that social anxiety. It feels very strong between the two of them. And I think, the whole idea of having to distance, having to, what do you call it? Not quarantine, but social distance and stuff. I think that's really making it difficult for them. I see where, there's really something going on. I just don't think Ian is being 100% honest with her. But whatever it is that he is not telling her, it will go away. It'll go away pretty quickly because snakes don't hang around, right? They move on pretty quick, and it will. But I think after that, if he's not telling her the whole truth about something, or, he's omitting the truth or whatever, I truly think that, she's going to come to a crossroad where she's going to have to decide, is it worth it to move forward with Ian or not worth it to move forward with Ian? Yeah, they can't be together. Of course, there's your social anxiety, social distance, the whole thing. But I think something is happening in his life that he's not telling the whole story. And once she finds that out, and I think she will find that out, I think she's going to have to choose. So, I'm not positive that it's going to be next month. I can't be positive on that part of it, but I can say that, yeah, it's going to come down to a choice for her. And she's going to have to decide if whatever it is that he's not telling, or he's, lying about, is worth it to move forward. So, is it worth it? Is it going to help? That's his emotions. He doesn't like to open up to her. There you go. He's in another state. Right. So they can't be together. Exactly. And Selena, you just said it has caused you guys to argue. Well, that's what I kind of said too. Sorry about that. You've been disappointed, of course. I hope everything works out for him too. I hope. You're welcome. Always welcome. Glad to have you here and glad to do readings. And Brianna, how are you? It's great to have you here as well. I hope things are going good. Your new love interest of yours is good looking and respectful. Well, that's a good thing. So your question is, does he actually want a romantic relationship with you? You just want to confirm things. All right. I say to myself, yes. So this man has ended things that were in his life before. Right? He had sadness. There was sadness in his life before. He had, again, things ended that didn't end so wonderfully for him. And that made him, he was very sad. But of course, now he's met you and he's moving forward. I think he's a very witty kind of guy. I think, he's not going to get outsmarted again. He won't go for that again because he's fallen for that before, and unfortunately it didn't work. And that's how he ended up getting hurt, right? That's how his feelings got hurt. That's how this whole pain thing went on. But I do see that, yes, he definitely wants a romantic relationship because you've got the ring card here, and ring is all about a promise. Right? A promise or commitment. And well, of course, that's exactly what you're trying to find out. Right? So yeah, this man is looking for a commitment with you, and that would definitely be a romantic relationship if I ever heard of one. So there you go. Yeah, things are going well. Yes, he did. There you go. Yes, he did have a bad past and he opened up about it. Well, that's good. See, I think I have just confirmed exactly what you wanted to know, Brianna. Exactly what you wanted to know. Did Isaac get back from his testing yet? Chanel? Otherwise, I'll skip him until after. Let me know if he got back, and then I'll do his reading when he's back. Because I'm sure he doesn't want to miss that. Ah, there you go, Brianna. You're so happy now. Yeah, you're welcome. See, that's what you thought. That's exactly what you thought. So, that's perfect. All right, Anna, you would like a general reading. Let's see how that comes out for you here. It's Lenormand. General readings are a little tough because, well, you don't know exactly which direction to go. Not yet. Back. Okay. Let me know when he's back, and then I'll do his reading for him. All right. Well, okay. So I think somebody in your life right now is very close to you. They're very honest with you. But I think, excuse me, I think that they've got some hurt feelings. Right? They're an open book. They tell you everything. And I think that they're telling you that their feelings have been hurt. I think they're kind of leaning on you, leaning on your shoulder. And crying on your shoulder. That would be a better way of putting it, right? They want to just sweep everything away, but it doesn't go away. And so they come to you and they're talking to you and they're crying on your shoulder. And, well, I have to say, and then there's the possibility of sex. Yes, because like a loyal friend, one thing leads to another. Once there is crying on the shoulder deals, a lot of times, right? One thing leads to another, and next thing you know, you're growing lilies. Yeah. But I think you're very loyal to this person. I think you are a good friend. And I think you really want to protect this person, whoever it is that is sad around you. I'm not saying this is an absolute thing. This may not happen at all. But it's there. It's there, so I have to kind of read it, right? I know. Me and Lily's, we don't get along. Thanks, Freedom. I'm finally getting good, Freedom says. All right. CM, you can have a reading about your job interview tomorrow. Oh, there you go. Isaac's back. That's good, Isaac. I'll do your reading in a minute. I'm doing one for CM. CM's got a job interview tomorrow, and that sounds exciting. I am very hopeful for that, for things to work out for you, CM. I am. So I think you are going to feel very good, very comfortable, very safe at this interview tomorrow. You're welcome, Anna. I think you're going to feel very safe at the interview tomorrow, and I think it's going to take you places. I think it's really going to open up a lot of doors for you over a longer period of time. I think you have, your background, your history, your knowledge is the key to getting this job. So make sure they see it, make sure they know it, be an open book about what you know and how you know, what you know how to do and how good you are at things, because people need to know that. They definitely need to know that. And I think if that's the case, then yeah, you are golden. I think you're going to be great. I think you'll do a great job because, like I said, you're going to go in, you're going to feel very safe. You're going to feel like it's almost familiar to you because it's something that you are kind of knowing, you know about this. You know about this job and about what's going on in it. So, yep, that's what I get for you, CM. I think it's going to be good. I think you're going to work out. I think it's all going to work out. All right, Isaac, I'm back to you. You've been sore all day thanks to Chanel. And and Chanel and me doing some activities. Oh, have you started physical therapy? Isaac, is that it? Is that why you're still so sore? Physical therapy? All right, let's see. Why are you still so sore? Intriguing, I have to say. So I think, again, I was telling Yvonne earlier, right? The tower is about a large institution. And of course, one of those institutions is a hospital. And that's where you are, right? You're at a hospital. And, there's a lot of hope for you moving forward, right? Things are going well. I think you feel inspired to get better now because things are getting better slowly. And that's good. Now, I think you probably had some kind of a gathering or social, a social gathering or meeting with Chanel, right? because that's what garden is all about, a nice gathering or a nice social meeting, and that is good. And I believe that, maybe you are still sore because there were gifts involved, right? There was the beauty of nature. There could be gifts, all right? Could be a gift. It could have just been love and happiness. Or maybe she poked you in the ribs. That'll do it too. But that's kind of what I'm getting for you, Isaac. That's what I'm getting. This definitely tells me hospital, though. It's extremely interesting that came out first. That's amazing. Because I had the same card for Yvonne earlier, and Yvonne's going into the hospital tomorrow for an operation. She said in her question she was talking about her surgery tomorrow. So, all right. Janice Kath, are you still here? Uh-huh. Well, it was not really, but it's physical. LOL. Yes, it happened at the hospital. Actually, lots of love exchange. See, there you go. Lots and lots of love exchanged. That's sweet. What more could you ask for than a whole lot of love? You are quite welcome. I think that, and I think lots of love being exchanged is a gift. That sounds like a gift to me. The gift of love. Doesn't that sound like something nice? So Janice Kath, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the Tarot Night Show. I'm the Night Reader Tarot, and I would just ask you to subscribe and get those notifications so you can see that I'm here every night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And you would like to know, will you be able to live from your YouTube food channel income? All right. So I think there's something that's blocking you right now from from your YouTube channel completely taking off. There's something that's slowing it down right now. But I have to say, once it gets going, right, just like I said before, about an online relationship with someone, right? Because I had the ship, and it's ship is all about a long journey or long distance between people or things. And of course, an online relationship or an online show, a YouTube show like mine or yours, is absolutely all about long distance connections. Because here I am connecting to people all over the world. We have people that come to this show from Japan and Australia, South Africa, England and Ireland and France, and all over the United States. So, yeah, it is a long distance type of thing. So I do see where that's, once you get past this hurdle, once you get past whatever it is that's slowing you down at first, I think things will branch out and you will be seen all around the world. And that will be the message. I think that message that you give out will be some good ideas, right? I think those are really good ideas. So I got to say, in the end of this reading, I got relationship on the brain now. I do so many relationship questions, right? At the end of this reading is the sun. And the sun is all about being happy with what you're doing, being happy with the results of things, and being very happy with, being very successful, with whatever it is that you are doing. And of course, what you're doing is your food channel, which is awesome. I think that's a great thing. And I see that, again, once you just have to get past this. You have to, and maybe it's just that you're just getting started and it hasn't quite got off the ground yet, right? You're down here and it has to take off. Believe me, I never thought I would get past 5 followers when I first started. I was happy with 5 subscribers. So, that's, you got to start small and you work it up from there. But I think things are going to be good, happy, and successful for you. All right, Janice, thank you. I do appreciate it. No relationship reads for you tonight, CM. All right. All right, none of those. Chanel says that Isaac's reading was spot on. I got it right. All right. Well, that's good. See? I've been working on my accuracy. Yeah, Barb, my grandmother lived a full life. She really did. And that was a wonderful thing. It was a wonderful thing. And I was very happy that, I had so many years with her. People my age do not have grandmothers, right? Not a lot of times. Once you get to be old like me, well, you don't really have grandparents. I was lucky enough to have 2 grandparents alive up until 2012. And so that was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. So, Emma, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're here. And you would like to know, will you pass the probation period in the RT job if you accept it? Okay. Let's see what we get. Some more mice. We got more mice tonight. We do have the sun, and that's good. I think you will make money at this job. I think you'll make it past the probation period. I think, again, you'll be happy. You'll be successful with the outcome. Even if it is stressful for you, thinking that maybe you won't, I think you're going to. I think you're not going to have a problem getting past where you want to be. Again, this is all about success. Believe it or not, I know it's fish, but it is all about success and making money. We've got happiness and success here. So success and success, it's all good stuff. So you can maybe ease your mind of some of this stress and anxiety. Maybe that's what we're hoping for. I think you are heading in the right direction. I think you are hoping that things are going to work out well, but I think there's a lot of inspiration there, and I think you're going to do all right. So, all right. That's what I get for you, Emma. All right. Angel Eyes, how are you? Oh, Lady Love, I did not skip you. I choose questions at random, so there is no skipping. There is no skipping. I had a great grandmother. I had 2 great grandmothers until I was 10. That took quite a, that was a long time ago. But then I had one great grandmother until I was in my mid-20s, which is pretty good. I mean, that's a long time. And again, she was in her mid-90s. This was not my grandmother's mother. This was my grandfather's mother, actually, and no relation to my grandmother, who lived to be 94. And my grandfather on the other side of my family also lived to be a month short of his 94th birthday. So, or 95th birthday, excuse me. Nope, 94th. I lie. 94th. He was a month short of his 94th birthday. Yeah. But that's a long time. That's a good life, and I was lucky to have them for so long. I think about my kids in their 30s who had, in their 30s, they had a great grandmother. That was their great grandmother, right? And then we had 5 generations, because one of my kids he and his wife have a baby, and so that was the 5th generation. So she had a great grandson. So it's amazing, I'll tell you. I feel blessed to have had people for so long. So, will you be able to buy the house you like? Angel Eyes, I know I'm getting to your reading, I swear. I promise. I know I'm talking and I'm telling stories, and I can't help it. It was quite a day, all right? But so I think that, again, this is going to be a long-term type of thing, something that's going to take a while, right? Ship doesn't move quickly, but it does, it is a journey. And of course, the journey is all about getting a house that you like. And that's a nice house. It's not so bad, right? It looks nice. Would you guys like to see my new house? I took a picture of it today. And all right, so don't judge me. Don't judge me. It does need a little bit of cleaning, because you got to remember, it was a 94-year-old woman that lived in this house, and so I do have to do some power washing. But there it is. There's the front of my house. Yay! Oh, and there's my wife texting me. Don't look at that, please. But anyhow, yes, that is my house. So I do see, right, all about having and finding a home. I think once you find the place you really like, you'll completely stop looking, of course. You will completely stop looking, and I think it's going to be very, then there will be a lot of messages going back and forth until, with your real estate agent and with attorneys and stuff like that. There's a lot of messages that happen. And of course, that is what's going to take place after, right? So yeah, will you be able to buy a house you like? Absolutely, Angel Eyes, you certainly will. That house does have a lot of character. And I have to say, over the years, and many years, because my grandparents bought it in the late 40s. My mother was still fairly young, and there have been a lot of characters in that house. We have a lot of characters in our family, yes. Some strange, some funny, some that we just don't want to talk about. But it is a nice house. It is little. It's smaller than what I have now, which is all right because it's only 2 of us. But it's got I have right now no basement, no attic at all. And this has a basement. It's got a very low ceiling in the basement. You have to duck a little bit to get through it, but you can walk through it. And there's lights down there, and there's that's where the washer and dryer are going to be. That'll work out good. But there's also a large attic that my grandfather put a floor down. He put a floor down in the attic, and now you can walk through the whole attic. So that's going to be a lot of storage, right? And the basement has a lot of storage. So, we're losing some room in the bedrooms, and I'm losing a bathroom. We had 2 of them here. I will only have 1, but I grew up with 1. Yeah, so thank you. It is a nice house. I really like, I've always liked it. I grew up there. My mother and grandmother were very, very close, and we always lived, just that 5-minute ride from each other, and we spent lots and lots of time together when I was young. I found some great pictures today too. That was nice. So Benita, are you still around? Benita, there you are. Hey, Benita. So what action do I see Christopher taking toward you soon? I think Christopher is on a path of fate. I think he's moving ahead on a path of fate, and that is a good thing, right? Because, well, that's what you want. You want fate to intervene, right? And come to you. I think he is very witty, very clever. And maybe you have to look out for that a little bit. Maybe a little. But I think there's a lot of hope. I think there is a lot of inspiration that goes along with this. And I truly believe that things are moving forward good. I think you guys talk to each other all the time. I think you're right. There's constant communication between the 2 of you, and, well, that is a good thing in every relationship. So, yeah, constant communication going on is a great thing. So that's what I get for you. And I think things are going to be good. I love the cross card too, Benita. It is a beautiful card. It is absolutely beautiful. Believe it or not, and I don't know if it shows up on whatever type of device you are watching the show on, because some people watch it on their phones and cards are very tiny on there, or some people watch it, but this is an extremely colorful card. And yeah, it is beautiful. You're waiting for communication. All right, well, that's what it's all about then. That's what Letter was talking about then. Communication is going to be key, though. At some point, that's what's going to be it. That will do the trick. And, well, I say that a lot, I know. Communication is key. And it's always, the key is not just communication, but it's open and honest communication. And that's what everybody needs. Open and honest communication. If a relationship wants to grow, or it wants to, be strong, well then absolutely, that's what you need. Honest and open communication. And it'll come to you, Benita. It will happen for you too. Right? I think that's what you are praying for, and that's why the cross card was there. Ooh, it is raining really hard here now. Oh, Benita, that's nice. Thank you very much. I try my best to help people and get through things and figure them out and give the best advice that I can, based on the reading, but also based on life experience. And that is, that's, I always hope that that's helpful to people. So far, I think it seems to be working for me, Benita, but I appreciate that compliment. So, Lady Love, I found your question. Can you get a general reading? I think right now you have someone in your midst that is not being honest with you. And I think this is someone that you are very intimate with. So someone that you are very, very intimate with is not being completely honest. I think you need more guidance. I think you really need to, I think you dream about this. I think you've had dreams about it even. Knowing that things are going on, because I think that this person, whoever this is, if that's the snake, is much more social than you think that they are. Yeah, I definitely think they are more social than you're thinking. So I'm hoping you're still here, Lady Love, because that's what I got for you. That is what I got. Oh, what time is it? Oh, look at that, 6:49. I'm looking for a question. Oh, there it is. Pretty Ashley. There you go. There it is. There it is. What does Christian talk about me to his cousin and brother? What does he say about you? What does he say about you? What does he say about you? Oh, Angel Eyes, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed my stories. I'm not always sure that everyone does, but I don't know. You guys all share your stories, so I figured maybe I share a little bit of mine and open up the world of the Night Reader. Not so mysterious all the time, right? Not so mysterious. I would like to say thank you for the service of all of our veterans today. Today is Veterans Day here in the United States, and we do take the time out to thank everyone who served in any branch of the armed forces, right? The Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, and the Coast Guard, any of those. And, I take time. So if you have someone in your family or someone you know who is a veteran, take some time to let them know that how much you appreciated their service, and know that I appreciated their service as well, because, again, we should always remember our veterans. If it wasn't for them, we would not be where we are today. Am I saying that guy's a player? I am saying that, CM. I'm thinking so. I think so. I'm sorry to say it to Lady Love, but I think he's out there being a little more social with people than Lady Love thinks. Sorry to say. Well, So what does Christian talk to you about to his cousin and brother? I think he talks about how much he really likes you. He is, he either likes you a real lot, or he's falling in love with you. How sweet, right? How sweet. The two of you, again, are the two of you in a long distance type of relationship? Are the two of you far apart from each other? I see occasionally you get together for social gatherings, and that's what we were just talking about before. I think there's, nice parties that you're able to go to, or there were at least that you were able to go to, and things were always good at that, right? At those, and and that's nice. That's always a good thing, right? Being able to go out and do social things like we can't do now. But I do think that you are kind of afraid that Christian is saying bad things to his cousin and his brother about you. And I'm not exactly sure why you think that. Did someone come back and tell you something maybe? Or is this just something that you are like having nightmares about? Right? It's like a nightmare to you. Use your intuition, right? The moon is all about intuition and having that feeling, that gut feeling. And I truly think that is, I really think Christian talks good about you, right? All about love, all about giving his heart. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So thank you, Ashley. I do appreciate your question. I thank you for being here. Right, I am looking. I am not seeing any other questions. Believe it or else. Or not. Believe it or not. Some people do get scared away from Lenormand night because it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I understand that. But yeah, we are at a point where I have no questions. But for some strange reason, I've had no chat come in either. Maybe I check it on the YouTube app here. Check it out on YouTube and see if there's anything coming in. Oh, there's Barb. Barb just said. Barb would love a general reading. There we go. That's what I'm waiting for. I knew there had to be something out there. Somebody looking for something, right, Barb? I'm so glad you're feeling better. That makes me feel good. Oh, Freedom, yeah, you can get a reading. Yeah, put your question up there if you have one. All right, so Barb would like a general reading. And so I think there is a man that you have put barriers up against. Right? There is a man that was in your life or is in your life or used to be in your life, kind of probably in the past, because this is the barriers that are keeping him away from you now, right? So you have this huge barrier. You've got this gigantic obstacle in between you and this person from your past, which is good because this person from your past was very deceitful. They were very cunning and clever. They were very deceiving. And you ended things with that person. You cut things off with that person. Not literally cut them off, but you did cut things off as in the relationship. And I truly believe that that's pretty accurate. I think that's pretty accurate. But I think it's good. I think it is accurate in a good way, Barb, because this man cannot get past these mountains. Because the bigger you make these mountains, the more difficult it would ever be for this person to get through. And it's not going to happen, right? So that's what I got. You just keep building up those mountains, Barb. Build up the mountains, and I think you'll continue to be okay day by day by day. One day at a time. Right? Freedom. Freedom, thank you for telling me that my readings are getting more accurate. I appreciate that. I'm kind of guessing from that that maybe you thought they were not quite so accurate before. All right. So, let's see what we got for you, Freedom. Well, there you have some great stuff there. All right. Well, again, I think you have, again, an obstacle in front of you. Something in front of you. I think there's something in front of you that is slowing down your life, slowing down your relationship, slowing down things, right? There's some type of a challenge, or there's some type of problem that keeps you from moving forward as quickly as you'd like to. It just slows you down. I don't think it's stopping you completely. I think, I think once you get past this a little bit, then, your relationship, I think this is really a relationship thing because you've got the heart here. The bear is all about stability and strength, right? Strength. He looks strong, doesn't he? And he looks stable. He's not going to fall over. It's not like he's going to, you couldn't push him over if you had a chance, and well, you wouldn't get that close anyhow, but I do think that that's what it's all about with your relationship. You just want strength. You want that stability of the relationship. And I think that is successful. I think you're very happy with that. And I think there's a lot of love in the relationship. So I have to say, that's what's going on. These are the good things going on. I think there's just something that's slowing you down to continue this on. Yeah, that's what I get. Yes, the art on the Sun card is quite beautiful. It is beautiful. It's almost as nice as your painting, CM. Almost. But this is the Revival Art Lenormand deck, so it is very art work type of a deck. Lots and lots of artwork. All right. I have time for one more freebie. And Aries Empress, you showed up just at the right minute. Just at the right second. You are welcome, Freedom. All right, this is my last free reading. Other than that, I will still continue on with donations. If there are any donations. And that will... that will guarantee you a reading, of course. So, this is my last free reading, though. Ooh, look at that, another one wanted to come out. All right, so why is Drew being so distant toward you? He acts like he doesn't even want this connection. Should you give up and stop trying? Oh, there we go. There we go. I think, I just don't think things are getting better. Things are not getting better, right? And you're talking about, should you end them, right? Or should you cut off this relationship? And of course, Scythe is all about cutting, right? It's all about ending things. So that's kind of clear to me right there. I think you have a lot of power in this relationship. I think you are the authority figure. And I think you're just looking for someone who is very loyal and protective, someone who's warm, who's going to be a friend as well as, as a boyfriend, as someone in a relationship with you. I think so. I definitely would say that's what you're looking for, right? So, yeah, I am sorry to say, but it kind of comes out really clear right there about, just ending things, right? It's all about ending things with the scythe. Yeah, that's what I get for you. All right, Aries Empress. I didn't even put your question up. I'm sorry. That was silly of me. There it was. Oh. CM, I was looking for the little book that goes with the Lenormand deck, and I don't know where it went. I'm not sure where it went. And I honestly don't remember if it tells you who the artists are on each card. But I know, like I said, it's called the Revival Art Lenormand deck. And maybe, just maybe, if you look it up online, it would give you some more information about that. So, all right, that's what I get for you guys. I hope you all had a good night. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. And I will take one last look for donations. Okay, and no, I don't have any donations. So, all right, I will be back again tomorrow night with Tarot Nights live at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Time. All right, until then, I hope you all have a good day. Good luck, Yvonne, tomorrow, 4:00 with your operation, your surgery. I hope all goes well for you. And everybody here I know will be thinking of you. So, good luck. And I will see everyone tomorrow night. Bye now.